Mwiza Zulu band this one in a dancehall style. So them say you have to look like this, and them say you have to walk like that, and them say you have to be like him, like her. But me want you to know, say you're beautiful. So them say you have to smile like this, and them say you have to talk like that, and them say you have to be like him, like her. But me want you to know, say you're beautiful. Though the magazine will not show me face, no, and that boy say I'm not good enough, no. Though the world will say this and that, me a smile in the mirror, call me know, say I'm beautiful. Atidrete Yoshua we mukazi, vajana wazinkala chape pansi. Though the world will say this and that, me a smile in the mirror, call me know, say I'm beautiful.
Welcome to another exciting episode of the ZMB Talks with me, your girl EDA. Now guys, I'm super excited because my guest today is someone who qualifies to be my twin. The only problem is that I can't sing, you know, vocal cords. Mwiza Zulu.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, Edna. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank God I didn't call you Mwizu.
People call me Mwizu, Mwezi, Wezi. So it's just like, okay, yeah.
It goes as far as Wezi.
Yes, yes.
Mwiza, what does Mwiza mean?
It means you have come in Tumbuka.
Oh,
Yeah.
who's Tumbuka Mamu there?
Mom.
Hey, okay. Mm-hmm. So now, for some of you that do not know, Mwiza Zulu is actually the daughter of Maiko. Is he still calling himself Maiko Zulu? Or
Yes,
Saint
Maiko Zulu.
Maiko Zulu and the one and only Sister D. I remember I used to dance your mom's song. I used to dance to that song. How you doing, girl?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm awesome.
Yeah.
Are you the only child?
No, I have one older brother. Although he's not in the limelight as much.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's a rapper. Yeah, he likes to rap. He can't sing to save a life.
What?
So, yeah. When he does, he prefers to do some rapping here and there.
Any future collabos?
We'll see.
Hey.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Hey. Okay.
Yeah.
Girl, you're only 20, but there's so much that's happening. There's so much. When I say so much that's happening, like there's a lot of things that are really involved in. Not only the music, but for now, I just want to know, what does it feel like being Mwiza Zulu, you know? You went to a normal school, Ibala High. Did you really have that, you know, people know it, say, oh no, do you know that girl? What was it like for you?
Well, especially in my high school and, grade 8 to 12, somewhere there, I preferred for people not to know, because there are some people who would realize that, oh, this is the daughter of Maiko Zulu and Sister D, and all of a sudden they want to treat me differently. So I'm like, no, wait, but I just want to be like everyone else. And so sometimes even my teachers would only realize when my parents come to get my results or something like, this is your daughter. Yeah, so... Yeah, in high school, I had a very ordinary high school experience. I liked to just do the things.
Why did you want people to know?
Well, it's not that I didn't want them to know. I just wouldn't go to them and say this and that, or just scream it to the world, you know. So if you know, you know. It was one of those things, yeah.
Okay. We didn't talk about how much in outfit, please.
Right. Yeah.
We just went straight into business. My bad, guys.
So
yes.
I set cameras in your room and I'm like, what is she wearing? Perfect.
Yeah, but the
dreads also wear jeans and black.
The dreads I got it from you guys. So
awesome.
That one you get it.
They're looking good.
Okay. So I know Demi Mali inspired you.
Well, not really. But he is one of my favorite artists.
So who inspired you?
To do music?
Yes, to music.
I feel like music has been a part of me since I was like a baby. Funny enough, I couldn't sing when I was younger until I was like 12 or something. So I had like horrible chilea. Like it was so bad. I'd be singing and my dad would say, you're making noise.
Are you making noise?
You know, yeah, so it was so bad. But I would still be around musicians, the music, my parents on stage, or just maybe waving like a flag on stage or something. And so I grew to love it because that's the environment I grew up in. Yeah. So when I started to sing, I remember it was my dad recording an album. Yeah. And so I just started singing along and suddenly, I don't know what happened. I don't know what magic happened, but the voice just wasn't as bad anymore. Wow. So from then on, I started doing backing vocals in studio and on stage for my parents. And then I grew to love it even more. So yeah, I feel like the environment that I grew up in really inspired me to. I feel like that's the same for many people because the environment you grew up in really determines the things that you're interested in and things like that. So yeah, I feel like music has just been a part of my life.
Music aside.
Yeah.
What else have you learned from your parents that you're just going to grow with and pass it on to the next generation?
Well, I feel like another major aspect of my life is activism.
Okay.
And I definitely got that from my parents as well, because they've been doing activism since forever. So issues of HIV, issues of gender, political activism, things like that. So again, growing up, you'd have these conversations on issues of gender. I'm very passionate about the gender and the politics.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah. Yeah, so you'd have all these conversations. And so you begin to feel like, you know what? Yeah, I can also do something about this. So yeah, I definitely got the activism from them. Over time, I got to work with other people. At some point, I joined an organization called the Media Network on Child Rights and Development. So it was more of a media side of life. And so you'd do some TV programs here and there. You'd write, we had a magazine and things like that. And our main focus by then was child rights.
Okay.
So from then also, I started working with other organizations, MISA, Save the Children, in different fields. And so I grew as an activist. And so, yeah, I like to have been an activist all my life, but I'm definitely learning and growing, and it's definitely also inspired by where I come from.
Good. Like, how have you managed to get all those opportunities? Like, how do they come to you?
Well, I feel like my dad always says, whether you're performing or doing something in front of one person or 1,000 people, just do your best.
True.
Because it could be that one person that's going to give you the next opportunity.
True.
You know, especially with industries like this, especially as an upcoming artist, a lot of work that you get comes from recommendation. Yeah. So someone say, oh my God, I saw Mwiza performing here. We should invite her to perform here. So if you don't give it your best because there's just two people, you know, then you tend to lose out. So I've lived with that. And so I feel like that's what has taken me all the way up to where I am now and also where I'm going.
Nice. Interesting. So do you have like other celebrity friends, like your mom's friends who are in the industry? Do you hang out with their kids? You know, do you hang out we famous kids or we the artist kids? What is it like?
You know what? It's definitely not like that.
But what is it? Tell us.
Well, one of my mom's closest friends is Savoy, who was from the duo Chateau. And so her daughter Limpo and I are pretty much about the same age. So yeah, and we found ourselves going to the same university. So yeah, she's one of my friends who I can say is from an industry relationship that my parents had. But also, I'm not the most social person.
Why?
Like I have like a little bit of social anxiety. No. Most of the time you find me alone.
Are you serious?
With my dogs. I love dogs.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't have so many people I can call friends. But when I do, I definitely hold on to them. Nice. So yeah, that's about that.
Interesting. So you studied politics and international relations, ne?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
How did that go? What really drove you to that?
Well, I've loved politics all my life, which is why up to now, even my activism is very gender and political. Like those are my two main issues. Okay. So when I was much younger, I always used to say I'm going to be the president of this country one day. In fact, I even gave I used to say I'll be the president in 2036. So I gave
that's a long time.
Yes, it is. But the constitution says you have to be 35 and older and what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I used to say that, and it's just because I feel like politicians have so much power.
Okay.
So as a young Mwiza, I was thinking, I want to be the president so that I can help these people and do this and do that. So, and then growing up, in 2015, I participated in the inaugural season of Junior President on ZNBC. So I learned a lot more about politics and governance. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I like this. So when I was applying for school in 2017, in 2016, but I got enrolled in 2017, I was looking at the courses that the University of Lusaka offered, and I'm like, I stopped at politics and international relations. I didn't even go further. I said, yeah,
this is what I want.
Yeah.
Do you plan on going further than that?
Not just now. not just, I feel like I need a break from school.
So what's going to be keeping you busy? So should we say maybe more of community work?
Yeah, I feel like I will take my music and my activism, I'll give it a little more time than I have. Yeah, that's what I intend to do. And obviously, again, opportunities come from different places. So there's obviously some things that might come that I might decide to do. But to be honest, I just feel like I need a break from school. Yeah, I need like when I was 4, I was in school. I'm 21. I should still be in school. So yeah, I just need a break for a bit. Yeah, but in the future, I do intend maybe on getting a master's.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What did you learn from Junior President of being on that show?
Well, first of all, I learned how to interact with people because we did a lot of like, you'd go to the hospitals and things like that and see what's happening. And we also just built a family like as the even though it was competition. So like this is your best friend in life and everything, and then you go and say it and you're saying all these things about each other and it's like, but I thought we were cool. But yeah, it was a very interesting experience. And then also I learned that governance is not as easy as it seems, because sometimes you'd have like a mock AU conference, for instance, and they give you a topic to discuss, and you have to think about solutions to these challenges and everything. And so you picture someone doing this every day of their life, and it's just like, wow, you get to appreciate people that are in leadership. But I think also it just really grew my love for politics. I already loved.
But you're not in the circle yet.
Well, I'm not in active politics.
Not in active. Okay, cool. How far did you go in the competition?
I came out 3rd. Yeah.
For real?
It was funny because I didn't intend to go onto that show. So I have a friend, his name is Perry Kent. He's the one who actually won the competition at the time. So he was supposed to go hang out. And then he said, okay, can you escort me to ZMBC first? And then we'll go hang out. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I was in shorts, like my hair was brown on this side. I had the t-shirt with One Direction on it. I had those at the time, Supras and whatnot, I was just a yo Bali. Yeah. And then I got there and everyone was in like a jacket and they're looking so smart. So I sat there waiting as Perikin went to register to audition. So then people kept asking me, why are you not auditioning? Why? I'm like, just look at me. I'm not ready. Not ready to audition. And so a number of people from ZNBC kept saying, no, just do it. So I said, you know what?
Let me do it.
I won't lose anything. Let me give it a try.
Why did they keep telling you keep doing it? Did they know you?
Some of them did.
Okay.
Yes, some of them did.
Okay.
So I tried it, but then I was about to go in and I'm like, okay, but there's nothing smart about me right now. Like, I'm very casual. And so I saw this girl who left the audition room. So I'm like, hey, can I please borrow your jacket for a bit? So I got the jacket, but then it had like 2 my things here. So I just looked like even more of a rock star. But yeah, so I entered and I did the audition. And I remember the judges saying, when you walked in, we all thought it was just a waste of time. Until you opened your mouth and we're like, hey, there's actually something.
Something we can work with.
Yeah, so that's how I ended up on the competition.
Nice. Yeah. Interesting. What did you gain after that? What is it? Like, what is the reward?
Well, I came out 3rd.
So you didn't get anything?
No.
At least I think
I got a phone.
You get a phone? Where's the phone?
That was 2015, please.
Okay, so you're really vocal when it comes to issues of GBV, human rights. Tell us about the Bush incident, like the Bush protest. Who named the Bush protest?
Social media.
But what did you guys call it?
We didn't actually have a name for it, because the initial plan for that protest was just to go in the streets and protest as normal. But then there were so many threats from government officials, from the police, from cadres. And so a few days before the protest, and you're there thinking, are we really going to go ahead? And then worse off, it's because there's so many people that wanted to join the protest. And so we thought we don't want to put people's lives at risk, because you know what can happen in such instances. So we decided to go to the bush and use social media as a tool. And I think it definitely got a message across. So much so that I think the president said it in his speech in Parliament.
He did?
So, yeah. So that was that. We planned to just do a protest on the 22nd of June and everything. And then because of so many threats and the danger that surrounded it, we said, okay, let's go to the bush.
Were you not scared?
Well, obviously, when you're doing such things and you're hearing the police say this and these people say this, you think, it is skin. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think everyone who was at that protest had an inner conviction. So we all knew the risks we were facing. Obviously, it's okay to get scared and things like that. But we all knew why we were doing it, and we all went into it knowing the risks we were facing. So it's like, okay, what happens. But for Zambia, let's do this. Yeah.
Hey, you guys are brave. I told you earlier on to say, you guys are courageous. Not everybody can do that. You get it. So, let's talk about the song that brought you here, Mwiza. See, I almost got Mwiza.
Yeah,
I don't know why. What's the full name of Mwiza?
It's just Mwiza. Yeah. It's just Mwiza.
I'll find a simple name that will just be calling you. So.
Okay. Let me know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Dan Cowish Chilea. Yo! Did you have this Chilea when you were young, or maybe mine is worse?
It was. My Chilea was so bad, you guys. Like, it was so bad.
For real?
It was so bad.
Well.
To this day, my mom still says when we're singing, like, because sometimes we just break out into song. And we're singing.
For real?
And we're doing all these harmonies. And she's like, how did this happen?
So you do that with your mom? That's so cool.
Yeah, we sing so much.
What's your favorite song, you guys?
That's, we have different favorite songs
like
at different times. But some of the songs that we enjoy, especially my mom and I, we love Zua by Slap D. That's one of our favorite songs.
No, lie.
Yeah, talking Zambian music. My Feelings by FJ. We enjoy that one as well. And then going internationally, there's some Bruno Mars, Sam Smith, and such. So yeah, we enjoy quite a variety of music.
But I want to do the favorite. Like, okay, this one we can't go a day without singing this one.
I don't think we have one,
Not even your dad's song.
Oh, you mean even our song?
Yes, even your songs. Come on.
We really like my song Beautiful.
You just love it.
This is just me imposing it on them as well.
You just love it.
Yeah.
Okay, now gang culture. Why did you decide to remake your dad's song?
Well, so the inspiration behind remaking that song came after the death of Saman Joseph Kaunda. I think there was the HH hearing at Force Headquarters, and then there was all that commotion, and they were shot. They were shot dead. So as a human being, I was very sad. Like, I was so sad about it. When I think about it, I would sometimes even cry. I'm just like, this is so sad that someone can just lose their lives. Just like that. So I felt the need to do something about it. So I thought of many other options, and then I said, you know what? I'm an artist, and that's my superpower. So my dad, I was not with my dad at the time, so he sent me a text, said, could you please type out the lyrics for Gun Culture?
Okay.
For me. I think he wanted to post them to Facebook or something. Yeah. So as I was typing them out, I'm like, damn it, these are powerful lyrics. This is exactly what's happening. So I asked him, I said, okay, please don't post them. Can I do a cover of this song? And he's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So I went in the studio and did a cover of the song. And I feel like that was my way of speaking out about the incident that happened. And police brutality has been happening, and we don't want it to become a thing. In 2016, Mapenzi Chivulo, I think, was shot dead by the police. Vespas died because of she was in her room, tear gas, and all that incident. We can't keep losing more people to police brutality. So yeah, that's why I felt the need to do Gun Culture.
Interesting. Yeah.
And it's funny because the song, I think at the time it was written, I probably wasn't even born. And then
told you I did know that song.
Yeah.
It wasn't until my uncle told me to say, no, it's actually not. I was like, can you listen to this song?
Yeah.
She's got a new song. Like, no, it's actually like,
Yeah, so I think it was released in 2001, if I'm not mistaken, is when it was actually released. But I think it was written way before.
Yeah. Okay. How do you honestly feel your message has been passed out there? Do you think people are actually receiving it?
I feel like the response to gun culture has been, so far, I think the best response I've gotten to a song. I think also because of the sensitivity of the message and the time that I released the song. So there's so many conversations. And it's funny because sometimes even when the song plays on radio, the conversation that follows is about police brutality. So I'm like, this is what I want to do. Because in Zambia, we have a habit of forgetting really easily. So today we'll talk about honeybee scandal, and tomorrow something new happens and we forget about it. And so I just don't want people to forget, and so I want, whenever someone listens to gun culture, to serve as a reminder that we haven't forgotten and this can't keep happening.
Go. Someone who's got brains out here, and really brains, like, I feel not really brains, but you really have that heart for people.
Thank you.
You are heaven sent. Zambia needs more people like you, people who are only not outspoken when it comes to things that do not really make sense, but things that you can learn one or two things from, Pick up yourself, girl.
Thanks.
People are bashing you for this song. Why are you telling about that? Why are you doing this? And how are you receiving that?
I feel like people always have something to say. There's some people that have said, why are you reading your father's song? Do your own music and things like that. Others are even saying, I remember the one, I think my dad wrote something on Facebook, and that came because there were a few people saying that already. And then I saw someone, I think, in my comments about a post that had nothing to do with music, and they were attacking me saying, just go to school instead of just redoing your father's song. So I'm like, first of all, I'm getting a damn degree. And second of all, I have every right to do a cover of my father's song. So yeah, it's just, I understand that people have different feelings about different things. And for some of them, maybe it's the first Mwiza Zulu song they're hearing. So, yeah.
For real.
Yeah. That's so some people will say, you need to do your own music. And I assume that maybe they haven't heard some of my other music. But even if I had no other song, I have every right in the world to do a cover of gun culture. Yeah.
So should we expect more future covers?
Well. Yeah, maybe sometime in the future. Yeah.
Why you doubt it?
Sometimes.
It's supposed to be like, yes.
Well, because, like, my music for me is not, I don't, like, with the singles I've done so far, it was never like, okay, so I never had a schedule for them. So I did my first song, and then the second song was just because I was in a good mood and I wrote a song. The third one was, I think, from a very personal experience, and so was Beautiful, which I keep talking about. Yeah, so, and then gun culture was because of the situation that happened. Yeah. So I can't really say next year I'm going to do this song, because my inspiration really comes at different times.
But, I think we also have a lot of, defilement cases.
Yeah.
Why are you not doing video anything?
Well, we'll see.
Yes, please do that.
Yeah.
I know I laughed about this, but I'm sure when Mwiza Zulu, thank God I said Mwiza, when Mwiza does this, the cover of video anything, no, for real, I feel like you're going to communicate to another generation of people that didn't hear that song. So some people haven't heard that song.
Yeah.
So when you do it, we're ready.
We'll see about that.
You have to do it. Come on, girl. Say yes. It's a promise.
We'll see.
Okay. So you don't care what people are saying, right? You have the right to do your father's song.
Yeah.
But do you feel sometimes these people that do covers without actually consulting the owners of the songs, is that the right way of doing things?
Well, I do feel like it's very important to get, because like my song is my song and I have the copyright to it. So if someone redoes my song without my permission, I have no information about it, then it's wrong for them to do that. So obviously, even if he's my dad, I did say, can I do a cover of this song? And he was like, of course, this is your music. There was a time I had intended to do a cover of a song by another artist. He's late, so we had a conversation with the family and they were not very comfortable with it, so I couldn't go ahead. No matter how much I wanted to do it or how much I loved the song, I couldn't go ahead. So I feel like that's the same thing. So people have copyright over their art, so if you're going to use someone's art, then let them know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's play the game now. Drummers, please. Boom, 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 boom.
I am so nervous. I don't do well with this.
I know. But which topics are you really comfortable with? Let's talk about gender-based violence. Should we talk about politics? Should we talk about love? Or should we talk about drug abuse?
Just talking.
Okay, choose a topic.
Love.
Why?
Because you didn't expect that.
For real? Okay, let's talk about love.
Okay.
Go a cappella, freestyle. Talk about love.
Okay.
Yes.
I feel like love is such a strong word.
Okay.
It encompasses so many things. Most of the time we talk about love,
Okay.
you're just thinking of romantic love, boyfriends and girlfriends. But I feel like there's so much. I feel like love makes the world go around, because you can love things. Like, I love that flower. It's really beautiful. You know.
Did you get what I said? I said go a cappella with.
Oh, you want me to sing?
Yes.
Ish, no, I can't freestyle.
No, why?
I literally can't.
But no, come on, it's a game. That's why we put you on this hot seat.
Well, no, like, honestly, to be honest, like, I just need to take my time. Like, I always write my stuff.
Oh my god. Okay, then here's what we're going to do.
I'm not like the rappers that do their things in the studio and just go, yeah, you know what I mean, love, shan. Yeah, no, I really can't.
Here's what we're going to do. You're going to play a guitar for us then. We're going to, like, one of your favorite songs you've ever written, you've ever released out there.
Okay. All right.
That's a deal.
Yeah, that's
Fair
a deal. Yes.
See, I said I got you, but no, guys. All right, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you so much for having me.
I appreciate it. I'm a fan of your work. Continue, like, work, so you're doing a lot of things. How many things are you doing?
Well, quite a bit. At the time, before I resigned, I was also with the Zambia Association of Musicians. So I was in the National Executive
You didn't say
Committee.
why. You didn't give us a reason why you resigned.
Well, I just feel like at the time there was a lot going on politically. It was the period of the Bush protest and everything, and ZAM is an institution. So I felt like I wanted to be able to just speak without an institution saying, no, you can't say that because you're ZAM or this and that or this and that. So yeah, I decided to let go and just
You're the only person that has given us a reason, because you all keep on resigning without telling us, like, I'm done, and then telling us, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much. Like, continue doing you, continue making us proud. I've got a feeling, this deep feeling inside me telling me you're one of the people that's going to put Zambia on the map.
Thank you so much.
Because of reggae and dancehall. I don't know if you're going to talk about love. love. Social media handles, Mwiza.
Well, all my social media handles are Mwiza Zulu. So that's everywhere: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'm not very good with Twitter. I'm more of a Facebook, Instagram person. So that's where I'll be more interactive. So all my social media is Mwiza Zulu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, baby.
Thank you so much.
See you soon.
Yes.
Guys, stay safe. COVID-19 is real. As you can see, there's like a, social distancing here going on here. So please, Mwiza Zulu, let's keep on praying. We love you. Stay safe. And yeah, what do you have to say, baby?
Stay safe. Please stay safe. We don't want to lose any more lives to this pandemic. So please stay safe so things can go back to normal and we can just do the things again.
Yeah, you're the only person that has actually closed this show with me. I'm only selfish with the closing part. Hey guys, bye. Subscribe, leave a comment, do your thing, eh?
Mwah. So them say you have to look like this, and them say you have to walk like that, and them say you have to be like him, like her. But we want you to know, say you're beautiful. So them say you have to smile like this, and them say you have to talk like that, and them say you have to be like him, like her. But we want you to know, say you're beautiful. Though the magazine will not show me face, no. And that boy say I'm not good enough, no. Though the world will say this and that, me a smile in the mirror, come in, no, say I'm beautiful. Ati dready, Yoshua we mukazi, Vajana as in kala chabe fancy. Though the world will say this and that, me a smile in the mirror, come in, no, say I'm beautiful. Hey, me a smile in the mirror, come in, no, say I'm beautiful. You have to smile in the mirror, I know you are beautiful. Me a smile in the mirror, America, me know say I'm beautiful. So be proud of yourself and know you are worthy, second to none. You've gotta believe it, you are a perfect creation from God, worth so much more than silver and gold. Worth so much more than silver and gold. You are a perfect creation from God. Though the magazine will not show me first, no. And that boy say I'm not good enough, no. Though the world will say this and that, me a smile in the mirror, got me know say I'm beautiful. Ati dready, Yoshua we mukazi. Vajana o azinkala chabe pansi. Though the world will say this and that, me a smile in the mirror, got me know say I'm beautiful. Them a say me if it look like this. Them a say me if it talk like that. Them a say me if it be like you, like her. But me want them to know say I'm beautiful.
Yeah.